The part 3 of trigonometry. Part 3 of trigonometry. And I look at what trigonometry ratio of the angles between 0 degree to what 360 degree. Do you understand? So we have done we have look at the angle between 0 to 90, but there are some other angles, right? Remember, we have done the special angle 45, angle 30, and angle 60. Now, in study of trigonometry, there are other angles, so it cuts across 190, right? If you look at this point here, right? So now here's the first quadrant. Here what is second quadrant, and here's what is third quadrant, and here is the fourth quadrant. I there. So if you look at the quadrants very well, each of them have 90, 90, 90, and what 90. So here is what is 90, here is what is 90, here is what is 90, here is what is 90. Just that. So when you sum everything together, you get what 360 degree. Do you understand? So now I want to look at what first, second, third, and what fourth. Right? From here to here is what is 90. But as we move to here we now have what 180. Is it okay? Here we now have what 280. As we move to here now have what 270. As we move to here we now have what 360. This is that. So what does it mean? So what does it? It means that if you have them like this, as we move from here to here, is what you now have what 360. This is that. So we have to look at what the first quadrant, the second quadrant, and the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. Now we are still going to use the shortcut. Remember when I talk about trigonometry, now the first one to understand is what is shortcut. Is what is called shortcut. This is what is the basis. Do you understand? So the main thing you want to look at in this video here, because we're not going to do any strong calculation. We are not going to look at any calculation in this video here. What we want to look at is the ones that are positive in each of the quadrants. Do you understand? So now let's look at what the first quadrant. So let's look at what first quadrant. First quadrant. First quadrant. And the first quadrant is between 0 degree to what 90 degree. This is that between 0 to 90 degree. What you want to understand here is this. If you look at this one here, then remember we have to call the y and the x axis, right? So here you're talking about this point here. You're talking about this one here. So you're talking about between here to this point here, right? Now here we have what the x axis. Now remember in the x and y axis, here is positive x, here is negative x, right? Here is what is positive y, here is what is negative y. Do you understand? So please pay close attention here. So this part here is positive x axis. Y is what positive y axis, because y axis x axis, right? But here we have the positive and y axis. So this part is positive x axis, here is positive y axis. So if you look at the first quadrant here, we have positive x axis and positive y axis. So remember, if you cut like this, it's okay. If you cut like this, so here we have this angle here. So I talk about between 0 to 90 degrees. Do you understand? So that the hypotenuse is always 1 unit. Idea is always 1 unit. So here is theta. Idea. So if you bring like this, it means that in the first quadrant, both the y and the x are positive, because between 0 to 90 here the y axis is like this, right, which is positive, while the x axis is like which is positive, right? So here we can have, remember here we have what plus y, right? Please pay close attention here. I really want to explain this to you. So what do you have here? Here remember the side that is opposite the angle is what is opposite, right? Why this one that is here is called what adjacent. Is what adjacent, right? Then here is what is 1. So I want to see now, because we have called sine, cosine, and what tangent, right? Sine, cosine, and tangent. I want to see the ones that are positive. the one that are what negative, right? So in this point here is what units what 1. So when it comes to what the quadrant here, the hypotenuse, which is this point here, is always negligible. Like it does not actually play any part. So let me explain it here. So if I have sine theta, remember sine theta here is okay. That is between 0 to what 90, right? Sine theta. Now remember is the opposite of what hypotenuse. Opposite, which is what plus y. Opposite, which is plus y over my hypotenuse is what is 1. Is one. Is okay. Is what is 1. If now here we have plus y. If now sine is positive, sine is what is positive because here we have plus y. Just sine is what is positive. Now let's look at what? Let's look at cos theta. In cos theta here we have adjacent over what hypotenuse. Adjacent. Here's what is my adjacent. Here's what is my adjacent, right? Here's what is my adjacent. Is what plus what x over what my hypotenuse here 1. So it will be plus what x. So it's still positive. So sine theta and cos theta in what in the first quadrant are positive plus y and what plus x. Just so look at what tan theta. In tan theta, opposite over what adjacent. Opposite here we have plus y over what adjacent plus what x. Is still what is still positive. So still get what plus y and what plus x, which is still positive. So in the first quadrant, sine, cosine, and tan are all positive. They are all what positive. They are all positive. That is meaning. Do you understand? So they are all positive. So this is what you want to understand here. Now let's move to what is second quadrant. Let me to what second quadrant. Like here we have second what quadrant. Right there. In the second quadrant, you're talking about what between what 90 to what 180. So just like from here to here is okay. So what I'm actually looking at is this point here. Is okay. So what it means here is that it's going to be to get this angle here. You're going to do what? The angle is going to be what? It's going to be equal to what? 180 minus what? Theta. Is okay. That is the angle. So that angle is going to be what? The angle here. Let us say this one here is okay. Now let us say it is what? Easy. Look at this one here. Let us represent something else here, right? So from here to here, we have this whole option here. So how do you get this one here? This one is theta. So my theta is equal to 180 minus this symbol here. Is okay. So to get this one here, you need what the 180 over this one. That's how you get this angle. Do you understand? Now, so we are looking at what the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, look at the second quadrant here. It's okay. Remember, here we have plus y and here we have minus what x, right? Do you understand? So that means in the second quadrant here, my y is what is positive because see up, right? Then but my y is what is negative. Hope you understand. So here is what is my theta. Here is what is my theta, right? So let's apply Sukatua here, right? Remember, here is what is my hypotenuse, which is what is 1. Units what 1. So here is what my opposite and what adjacent. Can you see that? My opposite and my what adjacent. So let our Sukatua, let our sine theta now, which is what 180 minus what it's here, right? Equals to is opposite. What is my opposite here? Here is what my plus y over what my hypotenuse, which is what is 1. Is okay. What does it mean? It means that what is positive. My sine theta is what is positive here, right? Just is what is positive. Hope you understand. Look at what sine cos theta. What is cos theta here? Adjacent. My adjacent is what is negative minus what x. This is minus what x minus x over what my hypotenuse what is 1. Here is what is negative. Here is what is negative. This is that Hope you understand. Here is what is minus what? X, that is negative. Then my tan theta. What is my tan theta? My tan theta is what? Opposite of our adjacent. Now what is my opposite? My opposite is what? Is plus y over what? My adjacent is what? Is minus x. Can you see that? Minus what? X is still what? Negative. So here you have positive, here we have what? Negative, and here we have what? Negative. Do you understand? So in the what? First quadrant, all are positive, all are what? Positive. But in second quadrant, only sign is what? Is positive. Do you understand? This is what you need to understand here. So now let me go to the what? Third quadrant. The third. It's called what? Quadrants. Okay. And in the third quadrant is between what? 180 to what? 180 to what? The angle is between what? 180 degree to what? To 270 what degree. That is the angle here. So if you check it very well, it's okay. That is, move from here to this point. It's okay. So now you're looking at this point here. So what will that be? This theta here. This theta here is going to be what? Now, so the angle here is going to be the angle here, like what, to get this guy is going to be what? The theta minus what? 180 degree. Just that theta minus what? 180 degree. So this one you are seeing here is what? Is theta minus 180 degree. That is what you need to understand here. So in the what? In the third quadrant, the angle is between 180 to what? 270. So to really get the angle here, it's going to be what? The theta minus what? 180. Do you see that? Because the angle they are going to give to you is going to be what? Is going to be more than 180. Because from here to here is 90, from here to here is 180. As we move to this point here, it is now more than what? 180. It's now going to what? 270, but it's not 270. So that's why it's going to be theta, which is what? More than 180 over what? Minus what? 180 to get this point here. This is that. To get this point here. So if you check it very well, the y-axis, remember here we have what? The x-axis, which was minus what? X, and this side here is what? Minus x, and here is what? Is minus what? Y. Can you see that? So here is what? My opposite. Remember here is what? Is my hypotenuse, which is what? 1. So this one is what? This point here you see here is what? Is minus what? X. Here's what is minus what? Y. Can you see that? So now if you check it very well, let's have sine theta, which is going to be what? The angle minus what? 180, right? That you get your theta here in the third quadrant. What we are saying the third quadrant here. So opposite over what? Hypotenuse. What's my opposite? My opposite is what? Is x. There you go. Yes, x over what? My hypotenuse is what? Is 1. Yes, here we have what? 1. So that means you have minus x, which is what? Negative. Which is what? Negative is what? Negative. So in the third quadrant, sine theta is what? Is negative. Sine theta is what? Is negative. So let's look at our cos theta. Let's look at our cos theta. Cos theta is what? My adjacent, which is what? Minus x over what? My hypotenuse, which is what? 1. Here we have what? Minus what? So my cos theta is what? Is what? My adjacent. My adjacent is what? Is what? This side here, which is what? Minus what? Y over what? 1. Here we have minus y. Is what? Is negative, right? They now here and now have what? Tan theta, right? Tan theta. My tan theta is what? Is opposite over what? Adjacent. Opposite, we have minus x over what? Adjacent, which is what? Minus y. Cancel out here, we have what? X minus y, which is what? Is positive. So look at it. Let's go under here. In the first quadrant here, all are positive. Sine, cosine, and tangent are all what? Positive. Here, only sine theta is positive. Cos theta is what? Is negative. Tan theta is what? Is negative. Do you see that? Yes, it's negative, right? Then here, sin theta is what is negative, cos theta is what is negative, and tan theta is what is positive. This is that. So let's look at what let's look at the fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. Is okay. Now in the fourth quadrant, you're actually talking to what? From 270 to what? To 360. The angle is between what? The angle is between 270 degree to what? 360 what degree. That is the what? That is the angle. Right? And to really get the angle, it's going to be 360 minus the theta. 360 minus theta. Remember here. So you're going to be what? 360 minus what? So in the fourth one, you're going theta going to be what? 360 degree minus what? The theta. So how do you get here? From here to here, you're looking at what? From here to this point here, right? So this is what the fourth quadrant here, right? So from here, I have what? Positive what? X, right? Positive what? X, right? Here I have what? Negative what? Y. That is it. Just please pay close attention here. So here I have positive X, negative what? Y. So this point you are seeing here, here is what is my theta. It's okay. Here is what is my theta. So from here, this side the X is positive, the Y is down. The Y is down, which is what? Negative, right? Remember here is going to be my opposite, my hypotenuse and my adjacent, right? So remember here is 1. So let's look at what sin theta. In sin theta here, sin theta is equal to what? My opposite. What my opposite here? My opposite is what? Is minus y. Right there. The my adjacent is what? Is 1. We should go to be what? Negative. You go to be what? Negative. You go to be what? Negative. Minus here. Why? Because here is what? Is my y as negative y as this. Right? Negative what? Y as this. Minus y. Here we have what? So in the what? Fourth quadrant here, sin theta is what? Is negative. Just that. Then look at what? Cos theta. Cos theta. What my cos theta? Adjacent. What's my adjacent? My adjacent is what? Is plus x. So then here we have plus x over what? My hypotenuse is what? Is 1. What is what? Positive here. This is that. Hope you understand. So cos theta is what? Is positive here. It's positive. Then tan theta is adjacent. Here's my adjacent. My adjacent is what? My adjacent opposite. My opposite which was minus y over what? My adjacent which was plus x. Just and which got to be what? Negative. So I want to understand this here. So here, all are what? In the first quadrant here, all are positive. All are what? Positive. All A to Z, sine, cosine, and tan are positive. In the second quadrant, only sine is positive. Only sine is what? Is positive. The rest are what? Are negative. Right? Then in the third quadrant, in the third quadrant, what happened here? Only tan theta is what? Is positive. While in the what? In the fourth quadrant, only cos theta is what? Is positive. Do you understand? So in summary, let me wipe this place out here. So from here, so first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and what? Fourth what? Quadrant. Is okay. So what happened here? You say, oh, that sine, here we have A. They mean that sine, cosine, tan are all positive. Do you understand? Then here we now move here, x. It means that only x is positive at this point here. Do you understand? Then here, what happened here? Here we have what? C. Only tan is positive here. And here, only cos is what? Is positive here. So you move like this. It's okay. A, X, T, C. Do you understand? All are positive. Only sine is positive. Only tan is positive. And only cos is what? Is positive. So this is first you need to understand. This is what is what principle to be able to what? Solve problem between the angle of what? 0 to what? 360 when it exceeds what 90 what degree. So this is what in an introductory what aspect to what trigonometric ratio of angle between 0 to what to 90. So please take note of all this time I've explained here because we'll be using it to what solve question in the next class. All these days, this video is helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.